Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video here on the Around the Slice YouTube channel. Now, this is not full Around the Slice podcast episode, but as I'm sure you have all heard by now, the news, the New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh. So I wanted to jump on here today and give you guys my thoughts and break down everything the best way I know how. So let's get right into it. As I said, the New York Jets have fired head coach Robert Saleh. He finishes overall so he's going on his fourth season with the team, and he managed to survive 3 years and 5 games into the 2024 this year. And he finished with a terrible, to be honest with you, full transparency, 20-36 record. Now, in my opinion, Robert Saleh should have been fired last year, meaning after the 2023 season, for how he handled the locker room and how the players were against him, how he lost the locker room, but especially for how he was too loyal to Zach Wilson. I think he was overly loyal to Zach Wilson. And Zach Wilson's in Denver with the Broncos now, but in my opinion, Robert Saleh all of last year was too loyal to Zach Wilson. They, meaning Robert Saleh and Jets, could have found a better plan once Aaron Rodgers towards Achilles, but they chose to neglect it. Now, I said that then, and I said this year it was only a matter of time for Robert Saleh got, kicked out and got fired because, in my opinion, he was losing the locker room once again. So I thought he should have been fired after the fifth London game, 5 games in the season with their 2-3 record right now. But predictably, I wasn't sure if so if it were up to me, he would be fired. But predictably, I wasn't sure if owner Woody Johnson would pull the trigger. But he said enough is enough, and he actually did pull the trigger. People are saying this is a stunning move, blah, blah, blah. It's not stunning that he gets fired. Maybe it's stunning of the timing of it all right after London when Woody Johnson pulled the trigger. And now it's just 6 days before the Bills game. And now defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich is now the interim head coach, which honestly I think is a really good move because from all accounts of what I've seen and heard and whatnot, I've said pay attention to the Jets very closely on a weekly, daily basis, even because fellow AFC East rival to the Bills. But Jeff Ulbrich, from all accounts, is very respected in there. So I do commend owner Woody Johnson for moving on and just ripping the Band-Aid off before it got much, much worse. And let me tell you, it was about to get much, much worse. So I commend him for that. In my opinion, Robert Saleh, excellent defensive coordinator, great defensive coordinator, you could even say, but that's about it. He's a terrible head coach. He time and time again has lost the Jets locker room, going all the way back to last year, especially this year. He doesn't know how to manage QBs very well, and he's been given like a pretty, I think it's safe to say, a pretty star-studded roster. Like on offense, he has Breece Hall, he has Garrett Wilson, and now 20-year-old rookie running back Braylon Allen is coming along pretty nicely, and he has Tyler Conklin as a reliable vet. That's whatever. But on defense, he's an excellent defensive coordinator, but he's wasted this defensive talent. These guys are stars. We're not just talking about good, even great players, like legit stars. You have a star-studded corner duo in Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed. In slot corner, Michael Carter is pretty damn good as well. And then you have a star linebacker duo in C.J. Mosley, still at his age, and Quincy Williams, who the minute he got to the Jets, he was a star. After the Jaguars cut him as an undrafted free agent all 4 or 5 years ago. I can't remember when it was. And then at safety, you don't have him now, but you had Jordan Whitehead last year. And you couldn't maximize on all that defensive talent. And it's just a waste. I mean, all those players young, C.J. Mosley young, Quincy Williams young, DJ Reed and C.J. Mosley are vets, but they're still stars at their age, especially C.J. Mosley. I know he's missed the last few games due to a toe injury, but like when he's in there, he's a star. So, but point is, Robert Saleh has wasted all this. Now, let's follow the events here, the reports that came out this morning. I'll lay it out for you guys. Robert Saleh, and this is all thanks to Jordan Schultz, NFL insider for Bleacher Report. He gets great scoops in news stories and whatever what you want to call it, whatever you want to call it specifically. But he said that Robert Saleh came into the work day as normal into the Jets building this morning, and then he was informed by owner Woody Johnson that he was going to be fired. So for one, Jordan Schultz reported a Bleacher Report again reported that this solely came from owner Woody Johnson. Now, I'm not saying he didn't have input from Aaron Rodgers and whatnot, but it solely came down to his final say and his final decision that Saleh's going to be fired. That part I buy. I don't buy this next part I'm going to say, but that part I buy. That's, I think, is 100% true that it came from Woody Johnson. Woody Johnson, he's not a very short-sighted owner, but he gets fed up pretty quickly. He's not afraid to move on from head coaches. And for what it's worth, by the way, offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett's job apparently isn't in jeopardy, according to multiple reports. Apparently, he was close to getting fired when Saleh was selling the staff last week, even yesterday, as soon as back to yesterday. But now he's not. Like, what changes that Robert Saleh is now fired that all of a sudden Nathaniel Hackett's keeping his job? Like, he's an idiot of an offensive coordinator. Sorry to say, but he is. He's only there because of Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers' guy. The half the team is there because of Aaron Rodgers. Not so much the defense, but on offense, at wide receiver, and Lazard is there because of Aaron Rodgers. Okay? Devontae Adams probably going to be there because of Aaron Rodgers. By the way, Devontae Adams doesn't walk. Devontae Adams is still elite, even going on third. He'll be 32 years, nearly 32 years old in December, in just a mere couple months, I should say. But he's not walking through that door, and the Jets going from 2 wins right now to 12 or 13 wins. He's not walking through that door and making Aaron Rodgers turn back the clock to 22-year-old Aaron Rodgers at damn near 41 years old in December. So he's not doing that. But Aaron Rodgers' guys, half the team, the whole offense is Aaron Rodgers' guys. So I don't get, like, Hackett was close to being fired with Saleh on the staff. Now that Saleh's fired himself, has been himself fired, why would Nathaniel Hackett keep his job? I really don't understand. He only keep his job because Aaron Rodgers wanted Saleh and Hackett as a tandem, especially Nathaniel Hackett and Devontae Adams and Allen Lazard. It's all one big Green Bay reunion over there, but that doesn't make much sense to me. And then number two, so I buy that this, from Jordan Schultz report, again, of Bleacher Report, I buy that this came from Woody Johnson final say himself. I 100% buy that. But then this next part seems a little fishy, a little sketchy to me, if you will. Apparently, it was reported by him as well minutes later that Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers' relationship was not fractured. Come on. That's stupid. I don't buy that one bit. As the weeks went on, as the games got on, hell, even the days went on, I feel like the relationship got more and more fractured. They were calling each other out with the whole hard count and the cadence thing last week, and then that week one thing where Robert Saleh went up to dap up Aaron Rodgers and he pushed him away. He didn't want any of it. It's just a stupid whole situation. So I don't buy for one bit that their relationship wasn't fractured. If anything, I think it was very fractured. And then this next part, I don't even know if I buy this or not, but this is just laughable. Apparently, Robert Saleh, when he got into the building, and was told 5 minutes later, or a few minutes later, give or take, that he was being fired by Woody Johnson. He was escorted out. I can't help but laugh. Laughable. He was escorted out by security before he even got to talk to the team and inform his players and about his plans and yada yada yada. That's just hilarious. What an absolutely just laughable situation. But the AFC East is pretty much on the ropes right now. Patriots and Dolphins look garbage. Jets are just spiraling out of control and they just fired their head coach. The Bills, I don't even want to talk about that. They look lost right now. I still can't explain what happened the other day. But what's next for the New York Jets after this? They play the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. I'm a Bills fan, so I'm going to throw this tidbit in here quickly here. If the Buffalo Bills lose to a team that just fired their head coach and has a 40-year-old quarterback leading the charge for them, coming off a torn Achilles, we are a hapless franchise. And we really have to start having the Sean McDermott conversation. And you know exactly what I mean by that. I don't want to have that conversation, but if it comes to that, well, we're going to have that conversation. So anyways, guys, those are my quick thoughts on Robert Saleh. I want to start doing these videos again, some quick hit videos to you guys, if you will, just thoughts on news around the NFL and stuff. Full transparency, tomorrow being Wednesday, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I was going to release a video talking about NFL head coach and their hot seat rankings and why they should be and would be on the hot seat. But full transparency, Robert Saleh was easily number one on that list, but that's obviously already taken care of now, so we don't have to even talk about that tomorrow because I'm addressing it with this video here. So anyways, guys, just a reminder that the big Bills Jets game preview pod episode will be up on this Round the Slice YouTube channel this Friday, October 11th. So just 3 days from now. Very excited for that, but I'm also very nervous because I don't know what to say about this team right now. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next podcast episode on that date in a few days, and hopefully we can have more of these quick hit videos, just sharing news and thoughts, and maybe some rankings videos in the near future. I really appreciate you turning into the short video today, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for supporting as always. Bye.